What's up guys, it's Jenny here back with another House of Night book review. Okay, so I filmed Hidden and Nefret's Curse. Had to stop midway because my cats were fighting. Now I lost the video. So I don't have those two books with me right now because I thought I still had the video. I was just going to carry on from where I left off, but apparently that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to talk about that and then quickly throw in the next two books because I am so excited to get to the next series that I just want to finish off the House of Night book reviews. Okay, so sorry if you hear the wind and the bells. I'm sitting outside for a change because it's such a nice day. The sun is shining and all that stuff. And it's nice out here. I'm in the bar. Who doesn't want to be in the bar? Even though we're not allowed to drink alcohol right now. So in Nefret's Curse, we see why Nefret is a total hoe bag, total biatch. She lost her mother at a very young age, and her father kind of made her take up the role of her mom. It doesn't get to a very bad point until very near the end of the book. Nefret meets a guy that she likes, and she tries to get him to court her, which he does. She makes her dad up to be this really bad guy, which he is. But at the end, she pushes it too far. To get this guy's attention, she goes to this one ball in a very skimpy ball gown, and it kind of drives her dad insane because he's drunk and he actually winds up raping her. Did feel bad for Nefret in the book until you get to the end. Then she ran away after killing, I think she killed her dad right after it happened because he fell asleep, like, what the fuck. So she ran away and then she was marked. You know, the whole crescent moon outline thing happened to her. Ran into the guy that was courting her, and he was like, no, it's fine, we'll deal with this, come to my house. Then he saw the tattoo, called her a demon, and basically just said, shoo, which made her very, very angry. And it was immediately after that she started hearing the whispers of Kelowna and started going to the dark side. Maybe they promised her cookies. I don't know. I don't even know if she likes cookies. Maybe they were laced with the blood of dead kittens, because that's just the type of person she is. Then in Hidden, the novel, so we know that Nefret killed Z's mom. We figured that out in Destined. Thanatos is now the high priestess of the Tulsa House of Night. The Red Fledglings are also attending the House of Night again. The new girl, Shaylin, I think her name is. Eric likes her now, by the way, because he turned out to be a tracker. He tracked her, he marked her. He likes her, and she was blind. So when she turned or got marked, she got her sight back, called true sight. So she can see people's auras, which is very cool. Interesting fact, they say if you stare at your hand long enough in a dim background, you can see your own aura. Something to try, guys. It's lockdown, we're bored, we need to do something. She actually turns out to be a lesbian, by the way. She goes with one of the Red Fledglings named Nicole, which she was also a total bitch in the beginning, but I love her at the end. She's totally awesome. But Grandma Redbird gets kidnapped by Nefret again. Nefret's staying in this huge hotel, the Mayo building it's called, where she has Grandma Redbird trapped in a cage made of tendrils of darkness. And these tendrils, just like Nefret, feed off of the blood of humans. I'm starting to see a trend here. So she has Grandma Redbird in this cage. And the only thing keeping Grandma Redbird safe is the fact that she has a whole lot of her crystals with her. Remember, Grandma Redbird is Cherokee, Native American, so she has a lot to do with the land and crystals, and she knows a lot about, well, everything. She's a wise woman. So when Aurochs went into the ground at the end of Destined to hide, Grandma Redbird found him the next day, and when he was like, but I didn't have a choice, I was made to be evil, to be bad. She said, no, it's your choice. It's basically the same speech Zoe gave Stark. Let me just punch this book because the wind's blowing like crazy. It's basically the same speech Z gave Stark in Hunted. And he decides he wants to be good. He feels the person inside him that's reincarnated, basically, and he feels that need to protect Z, to help Z, and he's like, okay, Z, I will help you find your grandmother, and I'll help you rescue her, which he does. And a huge shocker to a lot of people came at the end of Hidden when Z, after Aurochs threw Nefert off the bloody building of the Mayo, and she fell down, was lying in weird angles, that was my neck, she broke up into a million little spiders. Love spiders, don't like Nefert. Nefert sucks. So Z gets this feeling to look at Aurochs through the seer stone, which isn't a good thing. Not that what Aurochs is bad, but the seer stone is changing Zoe, and we see a lot of that change happening in the next book. But when she looks at Aurochs through the stone, she sees that Aurochs is the reincarnation of her kinda almost ex-human boyfriend who died and tainted. Heath Luck. He's back. He's back, guys, as a blonde-haired, moonstone-colored-eyed hottie. And now he's... Okay, I kind of like him a bit more now as Oryx, to be honest. I don't like the humans. The only human I love is Grandma Redbird. But since I don't have those books with me, but I do have... I'll put pictures up, though. I'll put pictures up. But I do have the other two I want to discuss, which is Revealed. And finally, Kelowna's Fall. Now let's talk about this beauty first. He was laughing with her as he spread his wings and lifted her from the ground, twirling her around. Nyx gasped and clutched his neck. Kelowna tightened his arms around her. Trust me, goddess, I would never let you fall. The mirror's getting hot out here. So, thankfully, in this book, we actually learn how Nyx came to be. How, I think it's so difficult to explain without giving away too much spoilers. Someone made her, then she made the vampires. But she and Kelowna, they were in love. They were so very much in love, and things were going so great. Like, Erebus knew that Nyx and Kelowna were together, not to get into the middle of it. He was supportive of their relationship. But then came that damn white bull, and he whispered to Kelowna, telling him bad things are gonna happen. And then Kelowna became a bit of a douche, and Nefert banned him from her side until he was allowed to be forgiven. Yeah, that is what caused Kelowna to fall, to become the evil woman-raping bird boy daddy that we know and love in the House of Night series. But a few parts that I didn't want to give too much away about is that Shawnee actually starts feeling sorry for Raphael because he can't get into contact with his dad, and she has a really crappy relationship with her dad, so she doesn't want the same to happen to him. So she kind of helps Kelowna and Raphael talk a bit more, which drove Aaron and Aaron kind of went insane. I don't really want to talk about Aaron, but I'm going to have to soon. The twins aren't the twins anymore. They're not the twins anymore. Aaron isn't even part of Z's circle anymore, and she's dating Dallas. Yeah, she's with Dallas. We hear a very nasty sex scene in this book, thanks to Dallas. He's gross. So nasty. This book begins with them having a fundraiser career day thing at the House of Night because they're trying to get humans and vampires to coexist more efficiently. And Z's with the the nuns. She's having a cat paint so people can come and adopt kittens. And in one of the cages, spiders. So it's pretty damn obvious. Nefert is manifesting. She's kind of gluing herself back together piece by piece. And then her spectral form flies through the school and drains Aphrodite's dad, the mayor, of his blood. So he dies there. So everybody's blaming the vampires, including Aphrodite's bitch of a mother. Couldn't she die? She was such a hoe bag. I'm sorry, that's like my say thing, hoe bag. People I don't like, they're hoe bags. And it's chaos. It's chaos. The more Z looks through that stone, the crazier she gets. At the end, Neferet kills a whole church full of people. Z accidentally hurts 2 guys. She thought she kills them, but I don't think she actually did. And she confesses to Detective Marks that she killed them, and she goes to jail. Now, she's still a fledgling. Even if she has the completed tattoos and everything, she's still a fledgling. She needs to be around other adult vampires. Aphrodite takes charge as much as she can, and she tries to help Z, but Zoe is so far gone that she doesn't see that they're trying to help her. She's just like, this is my fault. I deserve this. This is my fault. I deserve this. There was a terrible shriek, and the Neferet apparition rushed forward. It surged from our circle like a black tide, with the sound of 1,000 skittering spiders. The spectre flowed through the main entrance of the school and then disappeared completely. We wish this is the second to last book and Neferet's still a pain. But guys, that is it for this week's 4 books. I know I didn't give too much information, but with Revealed and actually with Redeemed, which is the next one we're discussing next week, it's a bit difficult to say a lot without giving too many spoilers. But I'm going to try to give you guys just a bit more of the backstory next week when we do Redeemed. A lot of interesting things, a lot of sad things happen. It's like with Revealed now, I didn't want to say that someone dies. And it's not just the mayor, someone we used to like dies. And it's bad. It's really bad. But I hope you guys are all staying safe out there. Stay indoors or in your yard like I'm doing. Read a lot of books. Play a lot of video games. Spend time with your animals. Spend time with your doggies. Let me introduce you to my doggie. And God bless you all. Thoughts and prayers go out to every single one of you. Say bye, Kimiko.